So I'm Tom Selva, and as a quick intro, I want to tell you a little bit about why the Smartpoint will make a difference to our industry. So in Europe alone, commercial properties bring in 385 billion in rent each year. Let's see if that starts up properly. Thank you. So 385 billion in rent each year, and in some cases they take a marginal revenue share of other verticals such as restaurants. And yet they miss out entirely on the 2.5 trillion behind services and products. Generally considered the most advanced smart locker, our Smartpoint is a single point of convenience that receives all of your online product orders and takes care of all your service needs. Our app allows local service providers to deliver directly to the Smartpoint. For example, a user can receive their contact lenses from local optician, ready meals, flowers, Nespresso, even prescription medicines from local pharmacies, and up to 200 services, all in a single location. I seem to be having some trouble with Zoom. So if you just bear with me just 1 second. Oh, this is a shame.
Tom.
Thanks for the patience, guys. I'm gonna have to make sure I save this and restart this.
I think everybody wants one more tech joke.
Yes, please, Aaron.
Okay, all right. So an SEO expert walks into a bar. Bars, pub, tavern, public house, Irish pub, drinks, beer, alcohol.
No idea, sorry.
Tough crowd, tough crowd.
Aaron, I was on mute. I can't believe I actually laughed out loud at that.
Thank you, Dan. Thank you.
Aaron, that was really, really funny.
I didn't get it, but never mind.
Thank you, Aaron, for entertaining the crowd for me.
Go ahead, Tom.
Thanks, guys. I'm going to continue off where I left off. Hopefully it plays okay now. So we have 200 services all in a single location. So that any user can access any of these 200 services. And when it comes to products, users can receive online purchases from any online shop delivered directly via their courier. So we're an open platform for couriers to deliver for free. I can, for example, open up Amazon and purchase the same way I normally would using my unique code, entering that into the delivery address, and this will allow the Amazon courier to deliver to the Smartpoint. So I'll give you a quick example. If I've just received this package, I can simply, if I drag your attention over to my screen, I can open my compartment with a swipe of my phone, and there you go. I would have my cap all ready to go on my summer holiday. In the same action, I can pick up all my dry cleaning in another compartment. It's really that easy. So if I can focus your attention back to the presentation. We work with over 400 companies, and we've delivered over 200,000 products this way, where many are Fortune 500 companies that own a Smartpoint. The reason is users are more satisfied, it saves their employees time, and they have everything they need in a single point of convenience. Now this spring, we donated Smartpoints to 40 hospitals and received COVID Protect certification, ensuring no contact deliveries and disinfecting every single package. In addition, every day we save a couple of metric tons of CO2 by pooling deliveries in centralized Smartpoints, avoiding thousands of delivery trips to individual homes. We think this is pretty cool, and we'd love you to hear from some of our clients, firstly in residential.
Smartpoints are a perfect addition to our offering, in which smart design and user comfort are critical components. The versatility of Smartpoint solves problems for our tenants and buyers and makes our properties more attractive and more valuable.
Thank you, Mario. And in office portfolios?
It offers us the ability to give our tenants exactly what they're looking for, which is a more efficient and quicker service for taking deliveries and for different services. So it makes their lives easier. If it makes their lives easier, they're going to be more willing to stay in that building than go somewhere else.
Thanks, David. So how does it work? We install in buildings belonging to our portfolio clients, such as the ones you've just heard from, where our system becomes the primary point of reception for all packages and services. The corporate tenant pays a rental fee for this service. We onboard 70% of building users in the first 3 months. And our providers offer discounts of up to 25% to access our volume of registered users. We then pass on half of this discount to the user, and we keep the rest as commission. So we have several revenue streams. Firstly,
I'm sorry to interrupt. We need to wrap up here due to timing.
I'm finishing. Thank you very much. Sorry about that, Aaron. So we have several revenue streams, firstly from income, secondly from providers, which we increase margins year on year. And this is just from Barcelona alone, where we will make 4 million across the next 4 months and share about 500K in revenue share with our partners. With Copenhagen, Zurich, Lisbon, and other cities, we'll make 75 million, sharing 8 million. We expect to be in dozens more cities, contributing lots of value to millions of other people and making for a better world. Thank you very much. Last but not least, here's our team, just so you can get to see them, which will not show, obviously. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Tom. Good job rolling with the punches there. We'll roll right
into
into
punches, Aaron.
Yeah, no problem. Keeping us on time. Angie, Jonathan, Dan, and Jorn in that order. Angie, go ahead.
I actually have 2 questions. Is that allowed?
Yes, please.
Okay. So my first question is, what do you do with the data? So presumably you have a lot of data on customer behavior off the back of your pickup points and all of the clients that you convey into your system. So I'm just wondering what you do with the data.
Yeah, so some of our property partners ask us for that data. And it ranges from services. What they're mostly interested is on locations that are faring better, that might be further from the city center, and so that they can sell those units for higher prices.
And then my other question was just on the type of buildings you serve, because you were talking about commercial. Do you also do residential, or is it just offices and hospitals? By the way, I'm really impressed by the COVID spin. I thought that was a really good idea as well.
Thank you. So as COVID, we've opened to hospitals. We also have residential. Right now, our split is 70% office, 20% residential, and the rest is hospital mix and a few other tertiaries.
Great. Jenny.
Thanks so much. I am curious about the cost side of things. So how much does it cost to make one of these units, and how are you looking to potentially bring that cost down over time?
Great. So we actually do all the manufacturing, installations, and servicing and maintenance of the services ourselves. And that helps brings down costs. Now, right now, what we're doing is we have a fund. So we have property owners that enter into that fund so that they can own the Smartpoint, and they get benefits from the services from that. So we are entirely self-funded for those reasons and only use capital for growth into new cities.
Interesting. Great. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
So it's not PropCo model.
Yes. Yeah. Excellent, Jonathan. Yeah. That's exactly right. Don't tell our competitor.
Yeah. No, I like it. How have you fared during COVID when people haven't been able to go to the office? What's been happening?
So we reduced by about 90% our services as a result. We used all of our systems and services into hospitals. That's why we made the donation. So it made sense for us. We've been very busy on residential. So we've had supermarket. We've also delivered masks and hygienic products where other supermarkets couldn't, we could. So we've managed to grow in that direction. And now that offices are coming back, this is one of the primary necessities that they're asking for when it comes to services and packages that are secure.
Great.
Thanks.
Dan?
Yeah, great presentation. I love the product. I think it's a great idea. I just wanted to ask a question about the users of it, so the consumers. So you showed the app. There are so many different versions of apps that people have to download at the moment. I saw a picture the other day of someone going into a residential block who needed to download 15 different apps to be able to use the building effectively.
Yeah.
How do you get over that problem, and how do you work with other solution providers doing something a little bit different?
Great question. Apps are dead. The future is web apps. So everything we do is embedded. If a user registers, they can register just with their phone number, and they receive in an SMS a link to our web app. So they can browse 200 services directly through their browser. It's pretty much the same experience that you would have through an app. We get the same amount of data, and it works great.
Thank you. Jorn?
Sorry, Bjorn, you're on mute. I can't hear your question.
Sorry, what about competition and pressure from Amazon and all this?
So Amazon is our best friend because what we're doing is we're providing a great symbiotic relationship. They have a great experience on the end side. So they can't rely on other service or logistics providers to create that great experience. What I'm doing is I have this great experience behind me that I simply swipe, and now I've got a product that I can pick up, and I'm happy. I haven't had to wait for my courier. I haven't had any issues, and Amazon is the winner here.
Thank you very much, Tom. Excellent presentation. We will move directly into our next presentation.